Well, I think is what makes us different from a lot of the other franchise paint and sip places is I hire local artists and I encourage them to create their own pieces of work. Tonight we're painting the Snowy Barn. We have a couple of guest artists. We have a class full of about 80 people. So it should be a good night. It's a great painting. It's very Oklahoma.
Very Oklahoma.
And it is created by a local artist. And our artist Taylor is going to teach it. So
it's almost 6:30, right?
Yeah, it's almost 6:30.
And how long have you been doing this?
Here, 3 years.
Like kids?
So most of the people that are employed here, and I call them my kids, but a lot of them start as artist assistants while they're in school, and most of them are going to school for art, graphic design, fine art, even art history. Some of them, they grow into artists. And for example, Taylor tonight, she's been with us for 3 years, and she was an artist assistant.
Cool.
And she's an artist now.
I like it. I like seeing the recognition that people have when they can figure something out.
Yeah. That's
It's
awesome.
satisfying. So.
We have a lot of part-time artists. Some of our artists work once a month. You know, some work anywhere from 1 to 4 times a week. So artists that come to work for us, I mean, they can basically pick and choose, sort of make their own schedule that works for them while they're in school or traveling or doing other artsy projects.
Yeah, like, yep, I do.
Yeah.
I'm Claire Buchanan Westland. I am Revel8 Salon, Spawn, Midtown.
That's next door, right?
Yes.
How long have you been here?
2.5. It'll be 3 years in April.
Yeah? And who do you have beside you?
This is my bestie, Marie.
Your bestie.
The bartender's busy, which is always a good sign.
It's a great name.
Have liquor,
We have wine.
have liquor come in today. We have wine, a very nice wine list. Cheers.
Yay. How many wines do you have?
We have about 45 wines on our wine list.
Are they changing out or do they kind of
They change out every few months. I keep always the good ones. All the wine prices are between $5 and $9, which is even the best deal.
And it's 35 to get in.
35. And that just depends. I mean, those are always our public classes, but we have family day classes where we lower the prices, craft classes, and I would
Art
say,
fairs.
yeah, I would say, and those are free. But craft classes probably start 10, 15, just depending on what we're doing at the time. And we'll have some of those coming up in for the month of Christmas, or month of December. Christmas, we're going to be doing ornaments for kids, glass ornaments for adults. We're having Sarah cupcakes come over. We're going to do a cupcake painting with kind of like make your own Christmas cupcakes with the kids. We're going to do a family, the 10 by 20 panels, the snowman family. So mom, dad, little brother, little sister, your pet, everyone can have their own panel, which you fit it all together, make one big painting. Which is just fun family day. We'll have our pet painting class. So for all the animal lovers, great gift. Also, we will have karaoke. We're doing our first karaoke night, which is pretty exciting.
That'll be amazing.
Yeah. So after painting, we're doing it after painting, after a couple's night, and everyone's going to stay and hang out. We have live karaoke with giveaways. Not only we're going to be doing some giveaways and fun promotions, drink specials and everything on that night.
How long does it take to do a painting? I know it depends, but
2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours, and that's even for the non-pros.
yeah. How many people do you have teaching those? What's your staff like?
And then pineapple juice, brandy.
I usually always have an artist. We have 1, 2, 3 artist assistants, depending on how big your class is going to be. Always a bartender.
I'll hand over. Mr. Bartender.
That's me.
And then there's usually always a manager on staff as well. Yeah. It takes a whole wine and palette family to make this work.
Tell me about the area. Tell me about how it's changed,
Midtown?
or what was it like when you first got here?
We've been here.
Pioneers.
Yeah, we are the pioneers. We were the first ones in the building, which is awesome. I looked at 3 different spaces in Midtown, knew I wanted to be here. We picked this spot, best spot, because we have that huge parking lot across the street, and our classes get big.
Yeah.
We've been here. October was 3 years. Wine and Palette in business. January will be 5 years.
Whoa.
Yeah, 5. 5 years.
That's amazing. Yeah.
I know. That means I'm like official.
Oh,
I'm like an official.
that's when it's official?
Like, yeah.
I think after 3.
Really? I always thought it was
They
5.
say if you don't do good in the first 3 years, get out.
Yeah, I've heard that like 2. Yeah. So 5 years. Yay! I made it.
Well, these are two successful businesswomen, so that's probably pretty good advice for the people watching
Yeah.
this kind of thing.
Okay, you say 3. I'm like I
That's
yeah.
what they say.
Yeah.
In the business
5.
world.
Okay.
Have you guys
Yeah.
heard anything about like the changes that are coming? Do you know anything about maybe? some
It's
stuff?
just gonna get bigger and better. I mean, honestly, as long
A
as
lot
we.
more restaurants, we have a lot more
Ton, right now,
shopping,
brewery.
a lot of things are moving a little more south, even a little more west.
Yeah.
Uptown. We're
Yeah,
surrounded
even
by so
north,
many
yeah.
things like north. Yeah, it's just and a lot of residential, which is good for us.
What's
because,
cool is being able to support everybody
Yeah.
as a collective. Like there is no competitiveness.
So the people are
Yeah.
the
You
other
know, I mean,
business
like
owners?
even owning a salon or spa, I mean, we have those on every single corner.
Yeah.
I mean, there's enough people here to go around. It's just all about
Yeah.
us supporting each other and educating each other and helping us all be on the same level,
Yeah.
you know, to help us really grow
Aw.
our city.
That is
See, I
nice.
have the best neighbor.
Do you guys have favorite spots to like grab a bite to eat or wet your whistle?
One of my new favorite spots for lunch is Nourish. It's locally owned. They're vegan. Even if you're not a vegan person, their kale salad is out of this world. They make all their own cashew cheese, and they have like sweet potato
Where's this at?
croutons.
Sounds really good.
It's across the street from Kitchen 324.
Oh, so right down the street. Okay.
So good. That's one of
Huh.
my favorite new
Yeah.
places. But like, what is it? Cultivar.
Cultivar. I'm excited for that to open
My
too.
husband's been
The
working
Mexican
on that
kitchen
place. And
next door
Mexican Larry
to
Dean Picker.
That's what I was figuring. Yeah.
next door to Water's Edge.
I know there's a new
Excited.
breakfast place that is owned by Broadway 10 that's going to be opening.
Yeah, the Hatch.
breakfast.
Hatch,
Which the Broadway 10 is super cool, and so is their little wine bar.
Sidecar's really
Yeah.
cool. I know they're going to open another sidecar.
323. I mean, 324. 3. What else? Where else do we go? The new ramen noodle house is okay.
Yeah, Larry did
Yeah.
Do you ever do the food trucks?
Yeah. Ramen noodle house.
Yeah,
is
we'll
good.
make our way over the food trucks. We like checking it out online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just walking over once in a while.
We check it out. We have our favorites, and we'll pick them out.
What about events? Okay,
Each
so
week.
you've got to have events coming up, like other than the ones you mentioned, like
I mean, they've got the holiday pop-up shops, which are always a big deal. H&H just came to its final, and
Final one.
it will
The
be
farmers
now
market
annual.
yeah.
There is another Christmas festival thing coming up though for artists, but I think it might be uptown too.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, there's the winter deluxe market.
Something. Well, and then they open. Not only do they have the pop-up shops here, but they'll have them at Marriott Gardens too. Because we do a lot of things at Marriott. Yeah, we do a lot of things at Marriott Gardens. So they'll have little shops in the ice rink, and you know.
yeah.
And Revel8
So-
is really going to start working on doing more events within our salon to really help our local artists and jewelry makers and people, you know, to get people to come in and really get to see our salon, talk to us, see what they like, what they don't like, or what they're really looking for, to get to have a consultation with someone, maybe
Yeah.
just kind of randomly, and you know, not have to book that appointment and be in that setting. But we did it once before, and we had a really great turnout. You were a part of it.
Yep. I sold a lot. It worked out very well
It was
for
a
me.
really good thing.
Yeah.
But it's fun to have, especially us three, Packard's, White and Palette, and Revel8
we
together.
didn't mention
We
Packard's.
have been a really great team together. I mean, I couldn't ask for better neighbors.
Yeah.
They've become family. So
Who do you find coming in here? You know, like your customers, your consumers, like.
people. I mean, I have people. I personally have clients that travel from out of state to get their hair done.
Wow.
But I mean, Norman, Edmond. I know you have people from.
I have people from all freaking all over. Yeah. And it just depends on what it is. I mean, it could be a girls' night out, and it could be all about a
Bachelorette
particular
party.
painting. Yeah, bachelorette party, birthday party, where everybody's getting together. During the holidays, it's about family, which we have a lot of that coming up. So even family reunions, which I'm doing a couple of them private. family reunions, we'll have the kids paint, something kid for them on one side, and the adults, drinking and enjoying their painting, have some food catered in. So yeah, it could be a destination place. I mean, we're in the heart of Oklahoma. Why not?
Yeah.
Where everyone can meet and do a family night out.
Do you ever get a chance to work with, like, I'm just curious here, like the art alliances or anything like that?
Yeah,
or?
actually, I just filled out my thing today for Allied Arts. I participate, well, let's just start off by saying with all of the Arts Council, I do a lot of things. I will loan equipment to them as well, for them to do their own things. Allied Arts, of course, I always participate in that every year. At any of the local art festivals, I partner with the Marriott Gardens, the Peace, Love, Goodwill Festival. I'm trying to think of some of the other art things.
We're very passionate in the arts and also giving back to our community.
Well,
means a lot.
I donate so much every year to the arts. The number is huge. I mean, just in the volunteer work and things that some of my artists or employees do and give back to the community is phenomenal as well.
And how many artists do you have?
We have right now, I want to say 23 artists, and then another 20-some artist assistants. I think we have a little over 40 employees total. Yeah. And that's just Oklahoma. That's not counting Wine and Palette, California.
Yeah.
Which we have that one too, which is going very well.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So would the website be different? Is that like?
No. Well, it is. I mean, it's just Wine and Palette, California.
Okay. And this one is wineandpalette.com.
Yeah, this one is the original one. We just kept it Wine and Palette. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And you have Instagram, Twitter?
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Yeah.
I'll pop up all those little things.
Yeah.
What did you guys do before you started these businesses?
Oh, I was a restaurant manager.
Okay, you were in the biz.
Yes.
I was slinging hair.
You were doing
Well,
hair.
I got my business degree, which was very important to me before opening my business.
Yeah.
I've always been a very independent woman and strong, and also wanting to know what I'm doing and not let everyone else tell me what to do.
Right.
Which I think is important. But I mean, this has always been the dream. I think, especially with Revel8, we've created something that's never been before. Hence, Revel8, when you say it aloud, it's a revelation. So to disclose something that has never before.
Nice. You're gonna open something else up.
Yeah, we have a bar. Well, I don't want to call it a barbershop. I would call it more of a men's grooming salon in the works. And then we will also have a Revel8 spa, which will be unlike any spa Oklahoma City has ever seen before.
A world-class
We're
spa.
just really looking for the perfect location, the spa, and a really good place for people to come relax and be able to enjoy every treatment, amenities they never even knew they could get.
Wow.
So I'm super excited about that.
So you'll call us out so we can talk to you about that as that's opening up.
Oh yes, yes. We will be talking.